Welcome to the banks of the McKenzie River. Luna and I have been playing for a few hours now. You'll see some of that in the B-roll, and also in the B-roll you will be able to catch my setup and the area around me. As you've likely seen in the photos, today we're using Twee. I have purchased everything in today's video. I've had this set for some time now, a couple of years I believe. Oh, so good. When I first got this, so I've had this probably maybe my third year that I've had this, because when I first got it I was a bull loader. This summer will be she's barking at the ducks. This summer will be 2 years that I've done nothing but scoop, so about 1.5 years right now, give or take. And I will be post shave. Luna's coming to check out what I'm doing, using the aftershave splash and the menthol free star jelly. Yeah, I love it. The giveaway, we'll be announcing the winner of the giveaway. Hasn't been selected yet, but here in a little bit I'll talk about that some more. The winner will get to choose one of these 3 brushes. This is the one I have. It is the Faux Horn. I love it. That is the G7 knot. I've used it 3 or 4 times now. Talk about that more in a minute. Did an unboxing video of this guy here. I've now used it 3 or 4 times as well. This is my Rodak bowl. Good stuff, Maynard. My 1930s Gillette open comb thin common bar. And in that I have with me a first use Tatra Platinum. What's up? Give me a second, I'll be right back. We are ready to rock and roll. I have filled my stainless steel bowl with water. Got my brush soaking in it just for good measure. It's a habit. My razor is loaded with that Tatra Platinum, and I have loaded my bowl. Let's get to whipping up a lather. Twee. Say that 3 times without smiling. Twee. 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 Hey, Twee, Twee. Twee is a virtual identical clone, I believe it is 100% a clone, of the House of Creed's green Irish Tweed, released in 1985 by a mostly developed by Oliver Creed. The House of Creed is still a family owned and operated company where they, like Douglas and Francis, make virtually everything by hand. The House of Creed has been creating fragrances since 1760. It's a long time, man. It's even before the birth of this great nation that I call home. A little too much water I added there. Drip it out. Green Irish Tweed, and Tweed from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements has a top note of lemon verbena, heart of iris, and violet leaf. I'm gonna start applying this to my face. So iris and violet leaf, and then the base is quite simple, short and sweet. Mysore sandalwood and ambergris. Lemon verbena, iris, violet leaf, Mysore sandalwood, and ambergris. Oh, green, fresh, clean, and sporty. And like it says on Doug Sandalwood, it is similar to like Davidoff's Cool Water, more masculine, and with a few different nuances. But if you were to compare it to one other fragrance, it is a good one. I've never owned that one, but I have played with samples of it in the store. And I've actually never owned Green Irish Tweed, but going out with my girls, I've had the opportunity to play with samples of it a handful of times. If you saw my last video in the snow with Allura, which we're doing that giveaway, I'm going to announce the winner of that in a moment. Well, I won't. Down at the bottom of the screen, I'm going to have the name of the winner. I broke my black bougie sprayer. Thankfully, my loving girls, they had a couple bougie sprayers, but the only one that they were willing to part with, and yes, I've ordered one on Amazon and I'm waiting for it to be delivered, although I might stick with this one just because it's funny. My new bougie sprayer, very masculine, very pink, very new, never used it. There we go. It's not pink, it's lightish red. Hey, she's barking at the ducks again. You'll see some of that in the B-roll. Lemon verbena. Put a picture of it right there. Hey, 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 calm down. There's several types of verbena. Lemon verbena is lemony, clean aromatic herb type fragrance to it. Lemon verbena is also known as the lemon bee brush. Keep looking in the screen even though I got my mirror right here. Oh, this is a uplifting fragrance, sporty and uplifting. Perfect for any day of the week. I don't care where you're going. Just like with Allura, you can wear this anywhere and it's not likely to offend. It's not strong. Very pleasant. Ducks out there on the river. Steady. Steady now. Tatra Plat, first use. Right off the top though, you get this green uplifting. It's just a very, I want to say happy. It's like a happy fragrance. Hey, cut it out, kid. I'm turn you guys a little bit more, some more in there when I'm also using my mirror. Calm down, kid. Calm down. So, I did buy this a couple of years ago, and it's available again now. It came out, I think, last weekend. In the heart, we have Iris. Iris is a powdery floral. But, and just like my store Sandalwood that we'll get to in a second, am I in the shot, in the frame? I have had some oils of it. And for me, you also get this slight earthy petrichor type fragrance to it. A very like wet earthiness. Iris is complex and I would love to dive into Iris more and get to know it better. What was it? Denade that had violet leaf in it. I know recently I did a review of a fragrance that had violet leaf. You can find violet leaf in the heart of this one as well. Green, cool, fresh, not the violet flower, the violet leaf, the leaf itself. Very green. And I believe that that is where a lot of the greenness is coming from in this fragrance, is from that violet leaf. Hey, hey, it's just ducks. They're cool. They see you. They see you. I see you. And I love you. You're a good girl. I can't believe the photos I got with her. By now you've seen them. And she just, I was taking my photos and just popped up there. All on her own. It was totally awesome. I loved it. She made my day. It was perfect. Those photos turned out so good. So before I get into the My Store and the ambergris, let's talk about the brush and the winner. So when I get back home, while I'm editing this, I'll select the winner because I said I'd give everybody till 9 o'clock today. 9 o'clock p.m. my time, so it'd be midnight Eastern. But I'd wait and, you know, give you all day Saturday. So by the time I get home, it's almost 5 p.m. Saturday for me right now. For me and Luna. Can't exclude you, right? So, Andy at the wet shaving store is going to mail the winner one of these 3 brushes. And if you buy soap along with the brush to get a 15% off. Hey Luna, can you tell us? Hey Luna, can you tell us who the winner is? What are you doing, kid? Eating some grass? Are you okay? Hey, can you speak? Speak. Tell us the winner. She ain't gonna tell us the winner. I'll tell us the winner. And the winner is? Yeah! Congrats, man. Congratulations to you. I'm assuming you're a man. I think we only had men in there. Thank you, Andy, so very much for doing this. I am loving my brush. I love the look of it. The G7 knot is perfect in this handle. Andy also sent me a G5 with the black handle, and that is going to be a part of the giveaway. This brush, Andy is mailing to you, Mr. Winner. We'll get that worked out between now and then. Tatra Platinum is doing great in this razor. I love these long, the short and long comb Gillettes. Here comes a boat. I think it's only the second boat in all the time that Luna and I have been here. It's an absolutely beautiful day. So get ready to say hello to our boaters. The last one was just drifting down. These guys are actually fishing, so they'll take a minute to get here. See what kind of looks like it. Mysore Sandalwood. Very luxurious sandalwood. Good thing about that boat coming down is it should chase off those ducks a little bit and get Luna to calm down. Slightly woody, and this is a slightly woody fragrance. Once you get into the heart and work your way into the base, you start picking up those wood notes. It goes from this very uplifting, citrusy greenness right off the top into a earthy, slightly powdered green center, and then you work into this woody masculineness that comes in from the ambergris, and you got like this camphorous richness going on. The wood that I pick out of it, and like I said, I've had Mysore Sandalwood essential oils. Hey, she's checking out the boat now. The last one she didn't care about because they just drifted on by, but these guys, they've either, no, he's just rowing well enough that they're not actually drifting down right now. They're starting to move again. Luna, it's okay. Luna. But think of like an old cabin in the woods, and that is exactly how I would describe Mysore Sandalwood. That when you first walk into that old cabin, like when you first walk in and you get hit by that old, rich, deep wood, that's exactly how I would describe Mysore Sandalwood. Hey, it's okay. It's going well, thank you. Hey, stop. Stop. The boat's going by now. You should see him in a second. And of course the ambergris is imparting some of the masculine type muskiness to it that you get from it. There they go now. I see them in my mirror. Good looking boat. I can't tell what it is. Nothing better than drifting down the Mackenzie. Only thing better than is being on the banks of it with my German Shepherd, who won't shut up at the moment, and shaving. Ambergris is extremely complex. It's one of those fragrances, like I've talked about before, that a good perfumer, a good nose, can manipulate it to do a lot of things, from being leathery to tobacco-like, woody, musky, earthy. And a lot of that also will depend on the quality of the ambergris being used, whether it's a synthetic, and there's different qualities of synthetic, to whether or not it's real ambergris, which is super expensive, super expensive. It's gold. Like, I think right now it's actually trading more than gold. I might be wrong. If I think of it, I'll look it up and see what it last traded at. Ambergris is super expensive. Super expensive. Love these old Gillettes. This common bar has no cracks in it, no fractures. It's lost its plating, but I love the look of it without the plating. I'll never replate it. You're such a good girl. Love you. Can you see her? Yeah, she's in the shot. Let's do a quick little touch up. My trouble spots. I'm going to loosen that head just a scotch. Twee is damn good stuff, Maynard. I've had 4 or 5 different versions from different artisans of green Irish tweed. Currently, I've gotten rid of the other 2 or 3. I think I've owned 4, but I've tried more. I got rid of the other 2. The one that I've kept is Sharp Dressed Man from Sterling, and Sterling has done an identical clone as well. What I really like from Sterling is the EDT of it, and in fact that's what I'm wearing today. I don't have the EDP or solid of Twee, and so when I shave with Twee, I will wear the Sharp Dressed Man. This is an amazing fragrance, absolutely just phenomenal. It is a staple of the House of Creed, and if you've never tried it, you need to at least pick up a sample from Doug for $1, or grab a sample from Sterling, like $4 or $5, because they I don't recommend anyone doing a soap sample unless you're trying out the base. If you want to try out a fragrance, you got to get a liquid form, and that's what I love about how PAA for $1 does the little vial of cologne, and Sterling does the little, what is it, 5 milliliter bottles of their EDT. CK6. I don't know if anything has a better post residual slickness. One nice thing about having a beard is to always have a reserve of shaving cream for that type of cleanup right there. Steady now. Hey, where'd you go? Loon. Bunch of rice burners. 4 of them. That one is backfiring. My next shave video, I'll be kicking off a $20 gift card to the Shave Supply, courtesy of the store's owner, Gareth. Thank you again, Andy, for supporting me and my content. Hey, Luna, where are you? I see you. Come on. Get closer, please. Come on. Come on, baby. You guys see her? She's in the shot? No, she's right down there. Sorry for the fast movement. On to the splash. This is seriously good stuff, Maynard. Damn good stuff. It's unforgettable. Once you smell Twee, once you smell green Irish Tweed, you can't unsmell it. And it is just so distinguishable that you can't confuse it for anything else. It's almost impossible. It's just so unforgettable, so distinct, so amazing. My wife and daughter both love it, which means I love it all the more. Oh my God, it smells so good. You can smell this aftershave on my face, and it's open air, and it's amazing. I'm in the middle of a 5-day mini vacation. Our daughter's 15th birthday is on Tuesday, so I took an extra day off for it. She wants Olive Garden and wants to go shopping, so that's exactly what we're going to do. She's going to go to school. The wife and I will spend the day together. She has the day off as well. And then we didn't really buy her anything, so she just wants to go shopping, so Go spin some bread on her, and I love that kid. She's the last one at home. Our youngest son, he turns 19 on the 19th. And our eldest boy will be 21 in June. These gray hairs don't make me feel old. My kids are doing a fine job of it right now, let me tell you. I really like using PAA's aftershave splash with their Star Jelly. I like to give the splash a minute or so to soak in and allow the alcohol to burn off. Like I said before, I've done side-by-side comparisons where one side I just do the splash, and then one side I do aftershave, splash, and the Star Jelly, and then that post-shave feel is just fantastic. And the sun ray coming through those trees on that river looks amazing. Hope that's showing up as well for you guys as it is for me right now. Let me get a little extra squirt. And I've also done shaves where I'll do just the Star Jelly on one side and then just the splash on the other. Welcome back. Thank you for finally coming, you crazy dog. I really think they go well together. And even with other brands, I like to use other artisans, I like to use the splash and then use their balm. There's only a couple companies that I don't do that with when I can. Almost all of them, I find that I get just this. It's the, what's the word I'm looking for real quick so I can wrap this up. I think if you use, I'll put it down there because I'm having a brain fart. I want to thank you guys for joining me. This was one hell of a shave. One hell of a shave. Oh, I wanted to add real quick. So if you guys haven't noticed already, Doug, with these seasonals, he's dropped the CK6 from a 5-ounce tub down to a 4-ounce tub. And so like the set I have the 5-ounce from years past. It was the 5-ounce tub of CK6. He's now doing it in a 4-ounce tub. And so he's basically knocked off like $5 or $6. So you can get the splash, which is still a 100 milliliter bottle. What is it, 3.4 ounces of liquid, and then a 4-ounce soap tub for $41.31, or you can buy just the soap CK6 for $19.99 instead of getting a 5-ounce for $26 or whatever they are now. I think it's awesome. Something I've shared before with Doug and with you guys is that I really like the 3-ounce tubs. I really like the 4-ounce tubs. For someone like me who has hundreds of sets of soap, I don't need a 5-ounce. I don't really need a 6-ounce. When the price is right, it's nice to have them, but killing a tub that is 4 ounces is hard enough. I have a 4-ounce tub of Future Fiction that I'm about to kill, and I already have a backup tub for it. It's one of my favorite fragrances. But I've been working on that tub for a couple of years, and Future Fiction is absolutely one of my favorite fragrances. I wear the deo, I use the shampoo and the bath bar, and it's taken me a couple of years to kill it. I have other tubs, that I don't like as much that will last my lifetime. So, ramble, yakety schmackety, Twee. It's little big things. And another killer example of a little big thing is that right there, getting out with her. 5-day weekend, 5-day mini vacation. I normally have 4-day weekends as it is. I work 3 long days in the middle of the week. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Check out the wet shaving store and their brushes. Killer deal for $20. Bam! You can support a small company, get amazing performance, and one hell of a freaking shave. I appreciate you guys being with me. I think that about, I love you long time. I love you long time. I need to watch Full Metal Jacket and a few other movies this weekend. My daughter wants to go see the new Scream, and I guess we're going to binge watch the other 5, even though she's seen them 100,000 times. Twee. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Seriously, I appreciate you. Welcome to the B-roll. Thanks for joining Luna and I for the shave. I haven't actually done my shave yet, but wanted to show you my setup. There's the river behind me. took my shave of the day photos from that tree right there where my backpack is. My Nightmare Before Christmas backpack that my girls gave me. Do you like the backpack too? Because it carries treats and water. My mirror. Hey, how you doing? There's a We Shave sticker. My tripod. And then I have my stool down here for my table. And my pink bougie water bottle that by now I'm sure you've seen. Thank you for joining us. I got the world's best dog with me, and we had one hell of a day out here on the McKenzie. And here comes some ducks back to torment Luna. I'll have that video as part of the B-roll. Where'd it go? Okay. Come to shore, Gilligan. What are you doing? I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. You're a good girl. Don't try and take that one. That's a big stick, kid. She's barking at ducks that are way across the river. Leave them alone. You're a nut. They're ducks. Ducks. Good girl.